Today on Merricks Garage, we're going to the Miller Jeep Trail.
We have rolled into the Flying J in Lubbock. We're lining up, getting ready, gassing up, getting some food, getting ready to go hit the Miller Jeep Trail. Are you guys fired up?
Yeah!
There's a flat tire on the trail. We're gonna go get our rescue on.
Let's do this!
It wouldn't be a good trail run if we didn't have anything fun to do. So Shay shredded his tire for us. And I flew my drone and scoped it, and then we drove down and full on F1 pit stopped it. And Danielle did all the heavy lifting. The invite was thrown up on social media, and about 6 of us arrived in Lubbock on Saturday morning to run the Lockwood Valley to Miller Jeep Trail. Everything was going according to plan. We were making decent progress until we crested the first hill, came down into the valley, and ran into a convoy of 4 runners on an overlanding expedition. I'm not going to try and make too many enemies here, but I do have to stress that if you're going to be doing a Jeep Trail, do not bring a 2-wheel drive vehicle. Bring the necessary recovery gear, bring the necessary tools, and know how to use them. Their lack of preparation, for lack of a better word, basically torpedoed our trip, as we could not progress further until their stuck vehicle was moved off the trail. And there did not seem to be a whole lot of impetus to move off the trail. So we gave them a hand, we got up there and used our tools and our vehicles to extract them and burned a lot of daylight. So much so that when it came time to run the rest of the trail, we realized that we were massively behind schedule and we're gonna have to turn around. A major disappointment, but one that couldn't be avoided. And hey, we'll be back to do it again. It's a great trail, really good condition. Maybe I'll turn it into a 2-day trip next time. Well, we got some time to kill right now because we are stuck behind a bunch of Overlanders and 4Runners. One of them brought a 2-wheel drive up the Miller Jeep and is stuck. So I'm going to try and pull him out because we've been waiting about 30-45 minutes now. After dropping down from the other side of the valley and observing that there was no movement from the vehicles on this part of the trail, we weren't really sure what was going on. Once we met up with the tail end of the group, it was determined that, yep, this 2-wheel drive Tacoma was stuck. The fact that they had towed it this far should have been a warning sign, but nope. They continued going until it was well and truly stuck and blocking the whole trail. After about 45 minutes of watching them try and extract it, we decided that if we wanted to have any chance of getting past, we were going to need to help with the recovery. So we had them move some vehicles, and I was able to access from the top once I got by them and help pull them out.
Stop. Oh my God.
Frickin' Overlanders! But at least they've got... What do you guys have with you that's Overlandish? They got awnings! Hey, why don't you just use your awning to pull yourself out? What's that saying? Lockers before light bars? There you go. Yeah, we're gonna get these guys out right now, hopefully. So I was able to turn around, and I'm gonna try and strap it, pull them up here a little bit, and yeah, we'll see. Once I had been able to get around the stuck vehicle, I thought it would be easiest if I could turn around and try and winch him out of the position he was in so he could turn around and go back down the hill. Hindsight being 2020, a snatch block would have worked a whole lot better here to double my pulling power, as I just couldn't really get any traction, and I found myself getting pulled down the trail towards him. And then when I did back up right here, I thought I was going to turtle my truck yet again, as it got really, really tippy. My power steering was starting to scream at this point. Unbeknownst to me, I had a loose fitting off the steering box and was just hemorrhaging fluid. So my frustration level was starting to run high, and the decision was made that it would be best to pull him off the trail from below while I anchored him up top. That finally worked. We're able to crawl back down the trail, and these guys were able to go on and enjoy the rest of their day. Unfortunately, we were not. Status update. We got that guy turned around and back down the trail, and I think we're heading out. I've got to regroup and connect with everyone and figure out what the plan is, but that took about 3 hours. Trail etiquette. It's non-existent with this group. I'll edit that out because that was me. They're good guys, but oh man, what a cluster. And it got pretty sketchy. So, and one of my power steering lines came loose and puked fluid everywhere. So I lost my power steering coming down the hill. But buttoned that back up and added power steering fluid, and I think we're good. So I'm gonna run it out here and see what happens, but I think we're looking okay. And I'll get you guys.
So yeah. Stop real quick, Al. Stop.
So I'll get you guys an update here shortly. A disappointment, yes, but regardless, we had a awesome time getting outside, meeting new friends, getting our boys out four-wheeling. So, that's a win in my book. The trail has changed substantially since I did it probably a decade ago. A lot more fun than I remember, and I'm most definitely going to be back out here. I'll extend the invite on social media once again, and I hope to see more of you come along with us. It was a blast, a bunch of good people, and a beautiful part of the country. The routine is the same. Click subscribe, tell your friends. Remember, I'm an AmSoil dealer, so if you want to pick up some AmSoil, hit me up. I got a link down below and my Amazon store as always. Thanks for watching. I hope this inspires you to get out there and get after it. Merricks Garage.